Hey everybody, welcome to the Murder Reviews. Today we're reviewing something a little different. It's not a piece of military kit, nor is it a piece of Airsoft specific kit. What we're reviewing is an Adventure Medical Kits Ultralight Watertight 7 medical kit. So a lot of guys, when they play Airsoft, they do carry IFAKs. And so I've got a real military IFAK right here. So this is an LBT IFAK. And what this has in it is a lot different than what this has in it. So in this IFAK, I've got things I'll never need at an Airsoft game, even if I get injured. You know, I've got Israeli bandages. I've got compressed gauze. I've got, well, tourniquet I could possibly still need, but I've got needles for decompressing if I had a chest injury, like lung, shot in the lung, and I need to decompress. I've got that. I've got nasopharyngeal airways to stabilize an airway. I'm not going to need that in Airsoft. I'm not going to be needing to stabilize somebody's airway. Bowl and chest seals for a chest injury where, like, collapse lung, stuff like that. I'm not going to need that for Airsoft. I would need these Band-Aids. Yeah, sure. But this IFAK is designed for combat. This is designed to handle GSWs, gunshot wounds. This is designed for massive trauma that I am not going to see playing BB Wars. I've got casualty cards in here. I don't need this for BB Wars. Pouch is good, though. I love this pouch. If I were to empty this pouch out, it'd be awesome. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. So what we have here, though, is a medical kit that's more in line with what you're going to need and probably see playing BB Wars. So you've got this nice little light lock Cordura fabric pouch. English on one side, it's French on the other. You got a waterproof zipper up here. You got two little cordage points here for, like, hooking it to stuff. And that's great. But we're not going to carry it like this. What I do like about it is nicely sized. So it's roughly, with the internals, I think it was like, I got like 6 by 5 roughly last time I did this. Yeah. This is what's inside. You've got a waterproof little plastic bag, and you've got all these items that are going to actually be useful. I'm not going to read everything off that's in here. This is a complete list of what is inside of the med kit. You got wound care, medication, bleeding, blister, instrument, and cleaning and topicals. What I will do is I will list all of this in the description so you can see what all actually comes in here. So in the description below, you'll have all of this listed. The weight of this is 6.8 ounces, so it's very lightweight. I like this because it is intended to be carried hiking, kayaking, stuff like that, because it's meant to stay dry. And that's another bonus and another big deal for it, in my opinion. But here's another thing I do dig about it. If I was to empty out this IFAK completely, this would fit in here with no issue. If I were to put it back in this bag to keep it just a little more protected, and I like to run these myself. This is an LBT 9022 Bravo T. This is a belt-mounted med kit. This will fit in here. With no problem. Fits great. Once you get it closed off, you can shove all that in there. Yeah, you have a little bit of yellow poking out, maybe. But if you really were that hard up about the yellow poking out, you could just put some tape on here. Some, like, green 90-mile-an-hour tape to take the yellow out. But it's really not that big a deal. but that would cover it up or fit in there perfectly. It's good to go. And now you have an Airsoft specific little med kit in here that is going to be more useful for what we're going to be using this for, guys. BB warring, because the kind of injuries you're going to see are not going to be GSWs. It's going to be cuts, abrasions, bug bites, shit like that. And that's what this is designed for. This will also fit very easily. I've got my Onward Research chest right here. So I've got a Haley dangler on here, and this fits fantastically in there. So running this Haley dangler as like a little IFAK. Boom. Now I've got my little Airsoft med kit in there that will actually be useful. And if I wasn't running this dangler, this is a small TYR 100 round nutsack pouch. And it fits fantastically in there as well. So that gives you an idea of sizing wise what kind of pouches it might fit in and what you can kind of do with it and run with it. It is a really versatile little med kit, and it's a great little med kit to have because as I stated at the beginning of the video, a lot of guys want to carry these, which is great and all, but you really don't need all the stuff that's in here when you really, honestly, for Airsoft, need more of what's in here. So, as I said, I will have the full contents listed in the description below, and I'll have a link to where you can pick one of these up. I purchased this at my military exchange, and it was like $26, right around. I don't know how much they would be online. Sometimes stuff at the exchange tends to be a little cheaper. Sometimes it can be right around the same, or if not more. It all depends. But unfortunately, I don't have a direct link where I bought it from because I bought it locally. But I will find places that do sell these, even if it's directly from the manufacturer itself, and I'll link to it so you can check them out if you're curious about grabbing one of these for yourself. And if you don't want to buy a pre-made kit, you could use the list that'll be in the description that's off of this to maybe make yourself a kit that's similar, like a little boo-boo kit that you can use to give you a better idea of probably what might be more useful for Airsoft as far as a med kit, seeing as how this is designed for civilians for hiking, which are going to be the kind of injuries you might run into because Airsoft's basically pseudo hiking with toy guns in limited space, especially if you're playing outdoors. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys got something out of this video. Really, I can't stress enough how important it is to carry some sort of basic medical stuff on you when you're playing Airsoft, because you never know when someone might get lit up enough from BBs to where they'll start bleeding or cut themselves, especially if you play outdoors and if you're playing on old like farm property, get wrangled up in some old barbed wire or something, and might need to at least cover the small wounds and scratches they have until they can leave the field and seek better medical care. And that's where something like this will come into play. Until the next video, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And maybe one day I'll hopefully see you on the field. Take care.